What if I told you that this bag of dry kibble you feed your dog every single day is actually missing the key ingredients needed to support them in living 14, 15, or even 16 years old? The front of the bag is covered in promises. Complete and balanced. Veterinarian recommended. But after more than a decade as a vet, I can tell you the hard truth. By the time this food is processed, bagged, and shipped, many of the active, life-supporting nutrients are gone. But here's the good news. I'm not here to tell you to throw this away. Dry kibble is a fantastic, affordable foundation. But today, we are going to upgrade it. You don't need to switch to a fresh food service that costs you hundreds of dollars a month. You just need to know the secrets to transforming this bowl. I'm Dr. Emma, and this is the channel where we stop accepting what the bag tells us and start building true health from the bowl up. Today, I am revealing the 5 veterinary secrets, 5 simple bowl boosters to help support your dog's organ health, control inflammation, and build the foundation for a longer, healthier life. And make sure you watch until the very end, because secret number 5 reveals the #1 silent killer of adult dogs that 90% of pet parents completely ignore. But before we dive into secret number 1, I want to meet your best friend. Drop a comment below right now and tell me, how old is your dog and what breed are they? Let's build them a longer life today. The first and simplest upgrade is moisture. Look at this kibble. It's bone dry. It has to be, to sit on a shelf for months. But dogs did not evolve to eat dry food. A state of chronic, low-grade dehydration puts unnecessary stress on a dog's most vital organs, especially their kidneys. Over a lifetime, that stress adds up. The solution is simple. Rehydrate their kibble. Before you serve their meal, simply add a few tablespoons of warm water, or, even better, a high-quality dog broth, dog-safe bone broth. Let it soak for a minute. This one simple step supports kidney function, improves digestion, and makes the food more palatable. It is the single easiest thing you can do to support long-term health, starting tonight. Secret number 2 is a fresh, anti-inflammatory fat. The omega fats in kibble are notoriously unstable. They can go rancid quickly after the bag is opened, losing their effectiveness. To truly combat inflammation, you need to add it in fresh. Vet warning, you must start slow. Adding too much fat can cause upset. Start with just a quarter dose and slowly increase over 2 weeks. This is non-negotiable. Now, I can talk about the science of omega-3s all day, but I want to tell you about the power of this protocol with a real story. I want to tell you about Max. Max was an 11-year-old golden retriever. His owner brought him to my clinic in tears to discuss euthanasia. He couldn't get up on his own anymore. He seemed confused, lost in his own home, and had stopped greeting them at the door. They thought his life was over. But when I examined him, I didn't see a dying dog. I saw a dog suffering from catastrophic, system-wide inflammation and a severe nutritional deficit. Instead of scheduling that final appointment, I asked them to give me 4 weeks. We put Max on a high therapeutic dose of omega-3s to fight the inflammation in his joints and his brain, and we began adding the antioxidant boosters we're about to discuss. 4 weeks later, I got a video from his owner. It was Max, standing up on his own, wagging his tail, waiting for him to come home from work. Max wasn't dying. His body was screaming. This is critical to understand. Getting old is not a disease, but nutritional deficiency is, and that is something we can fight. Secret number 3 is about fighting age at a cellular level. And for that, we use blueberries. As dogs age, they suffer from oxidative stress, the same process that causes rust on metal. This cellular damage can accelerate aging, especially in the brain. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants called flavonoids, which are like little warriors that fight this damage. Studies have shown they can support cognitive function in aging dogs. But here's the pro tip. Don't just toss them in whole. A dog's short digestive tract isn't great at breaking down plant cellulose. Gently smash a few berries with a fork before adding them to the bowl. This breaks down the skin and makes those powerful nutrients inside much easier for your dog to absorb. The 4th secret is recognizing that your dog's immune system lives in their gut. Over 70% of their immunity starts right here. But highly processed kibble is a dead food. It contains no living bacteria, good or bad. We need to reintroduce the good guys. We do this by adding a daily probiotic. And you don't need an expensive powder. A tablespoon of plain kefir or plain, unsweetened yogurt works wonders. These fermented foods are teeming with beneficial bacteria that support a healthy gut microbiome, which in turn supports their immune system. Critical vet warning. Read the label. If you use yogurt, it must be plain and unsweetened. Flavored yogurts are full of sugar, and any product containing the artificial sweetener xylitol, also known as birch sugar, is extremely toxic and can be fatal to dogs. The final secret might be the most overlooked. You cannot have a healthy dog without a healthy mouth. Dental disease isn't just about bad breath. The bacteria that build up in plaque and tartar can enter the bloodstream and damage your dog's heart and kidneys over time. It is a silent threat to their longevity. While nothing replaces brushing with a dog-safe toothpaste, adding a daily dental powder to their food can be a powerful second line of defense. Look for products with the VOHC seal, the Veterinary Oral Health Council, or enzymatic powders that work to break down plaque. It takes 10 seconds to sprinkle on their food and can make a world of difference over their lifetime. Now, I know exactly what many of you are thinking. This is great, Dr. Emma, but my dog is the pickiest eater. He will eat around every single blueberry. He will sniff that sardine and walk away. You are not alone. And for you, I have what I call the picky eater protocol. This isn't about forcing them, it's about outsmarting them. First, the key is texture. A picky dog can easily separate chunks. They separate them from their kibble, so we eliminate the chunks. Take the sardine or the blueberries and put them in a small blender or mash them with a fork until they form a smooth, gravy-like sauce. Pick sauce. Second, instead of just pouring this sauce on top, you're going to use it to coat the kibble. Drizzle it over the food, and then stir everything together until every single piece of kibble has a thin layer of this new, nutritious gravy. Now, they can't just pick out the good stuff. To get their kibble, they have to ingest the boosters. And third, if they are still hesitant, use my 3-day rule. Offer the food for 15 minutes. If they don't eat it, calmly take it away. Don't offer treats or anything else. Offer the same meal again at their next feeding time. A healthy dog will not starve itself. By day 3, their survival instinct kicks in. They realize this is the new normal and will eat. You just have to be more patient and more stubborn than they are. So let's look at what we've built. We took a simple bowl of kibble and transformed it. We added moisture, healthy fats, antioxidants, probiotics, and dental support. You have just turned a basic meal into a functional, life-supporting daily habit. But please, hear me on this. Do not try all 5 boosters at once. Your mission is simple. Pick one. Pick one booster to start with this week. I want to hear from you. Which bowl booster are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments below. And if this masterclass just empowered you to build a healthier life for your best friend, do the right thing, hit that like button, and subscribe to Dr. Emma's Pet Talk.